Join me now, relationship expert Paul Carrick Brunson. A reawakening. What do we think?
That's a big term, you know.
Sure.
I think it was just an awakening. I think he just woke up.
He just woke up.
And he realized what he had.
Yeah.
But really, when we think about an awakening, it doesn't have to be this major epiphany. It could be just simply appreciating the moment and stop focusing on your past, stop thinking about the future and just saying, you know what, I appreciate what I have today. I think that's what he did.
No, very much so. And maybe he got to the stage in his life and thought, yeah, this isn't working. And then at the last minute thought, hang on a minute, what am I throwing away here?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. And I think he did that because he realized he has less days ahead than he had behind.
Ah, yes. Right. So do you want to be with that person or do you not? It's that kind of, yeah, that's very interesting.
Yes.
I guess it's about, you know, as far as relationships go, maybe we all need to just kind of think about that, think about awakening.
I think we should just appreciate what we have.
Right.
Just stop in the moment. So right now, you know, Lorraine, I appreciate being here with you.
Well, I appreciate that you're here, frankly.
But if we stop and we just think about that, what we do is that we protect that moment, and that's what an awakening is.
No, exactly. It's so interesting because it does get you thinking about sometimes we can be guilty of taking each other for granted.
Yes.
You know, and focusing on the negative rather than the positive.
Yes, and there's so much more positive, especially when you just stay in that moment. So I'm very appreciative of what Stallone did. I still want to see him in more movies.
Yes, I think he probably will. I think he will. Yeah, definitely, he will do.
Yeah.
What's it about then, awakening or having that sort of that take on it? Is it about spending more time together, or does it more, you know, doing more together? I mean, what would you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's about all the above.
Right.
But I think what it really boils down to is us prioritizing our marriages, our relationships. You know, oftentimes when you're in a relationship, you know, I've been in one for 21 years, you know, of marriage. And oftentimes work begins to take our attention, right? Friends take our attention. Children
very much so.
Take our attention. And I believe that we should always put our marriage first and allow that to serve as the foundation. When we do that, we're prioritizing our relationship, and that's what helps it to work.
No, it's true, and it's about thinking about it. I mean, it's only because you're in this morning that you actually sort of think, yeah, you know, we actually sometimes just take a wee step back and think about, you know, I mean, Ben is going to be coming on in a minute talking about positivity, but do think about those positive things in your life.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what, Lorraine, you just said, just allow it to be top of mind.
Yeah.
Just think about it. You know, oftentimes we don't even think about our spouse. We spend such little time with our spouse that we're not even thinking about them. You know, just think about them.
No, absolutely, absolutely. And I always think spend time together, have your own interests as well. You know, just the whole sort of idea. Now you have got the best tip, a 6-second tip that can make all the difference in the world. Tell me.
This is it. So this is tragic news, but I'm going to give you some good news too. The tragic news is that most married couples only kiss each other once a week.
Once a week?
For 1 second.
Oh, just like a peck?
That's it. So instead, what research tells us is that at least 6 seconds of a real kiss helps to establish more of a connection, lower stress, makes your partner feel good. So here's my challenge to everyone, right? 6-second kiss with your partner once a day.
Right.
Once a day.
That's your homework.
Yes, 6-second kiss once a day. It will keep the divorce solicitor away.
Do you know, you're absolutely right. I hadn't even thought about that, but you do get into that way. Because you know what it's like when you first go out with someone, you can't stop snogging them.
It's more than 6 seconds.
It's wonderful.
Yes.
It's wonderful. I also remember Dawn French saying that. She said one of the great joys in life is just spending hours kissing. This is it. Lose yourself in the kiss. If we're kissing more, we don't need divorce solicitors anymore. No, we don't.
We don't even need therapy. We just need a kiss.
We just need it. That is probably the best piece of advice that anyone will ever have. Just make sure that you do. And then all of a sudden you think, oh, this is the way ahead.
This is the way ahead. and it allows your partner also to feel like you're focusing in on them.
Right.
You know? And I think for some people, if you're in that 6-second kiss and it feels uncomfortable, you know, maybe you're in the wrong relationship. It should feel good.
It should be good fun.